Welcome back to Intuitive Safe Haven, y'all. It's me, Rose, and this is where you could get insight with attitude and learn some intuitive shit. Anyways, so you wondering why your specific person or your situationship or your friends with benefits, or let's just get plain blunt about it, your buddy, it's got you feeling like this? Or when you text them and they're acting like this? Yeah, so today's pick a card video is gonna be based on that question. We're gonna pick cards from 3 different decks. You know the drill. You pick whichever crystal resonates with you. I will have the crystals in the description below, and I do get my crystals from Red Divine Readings. So if you want to check that out, I will link it in the comments section or link it in the description box, whatever the YouTube calls this shit. Anyways, I will link it there. But you guys know the drill. Pick a pile, and then those cards are what your reading is, and I hope it resonates with you. So yeah, so we're gonna get into the first deck. So now that the first deck is shuffled and the cards are pulled, let's get into it. So the first card here we have is the Executive of Wires. She is equivalent to the Queen of Wands. And what this card being in reverse tells me is, I had to burp. Anyways, what this card in reverse tells me is that you are dealing with either a controlling person or just somebody with overall pessimistic attitude. It just seems like, you know, they never have anything good to say, or they always are very aggressive.
If you can't say something nice, don't say nothing at all.
Or, you know, very domineering, and I don't know, it just seems like they're in a shitty mood or they're miserable all the time, and that sucks. That sucks. But yeah, so with the second card here in combination with that, it's not just about their shitty attitude, but it seems like they take any opportunity to take something from you. It's kind of like they're sucking the life out of you. Which is not a really good look. And by the way, the second card is the Ace of Zent. It's equivalent to the Ace of Pentacles, and it is also reversed. So with the hand being reversed like that, it kind of just seems like they're constantly taking. So it's not just, you know, being a miserable person to be around. It's like they're constantly taking from you, whether it be financially or whether it be energetically. It just seems like this person is just constantly taking from you. Maybe they get off on the fact that, you know, they take from you in order to make themselves feel better about themselves. Because, you know, when shitty people do shitty things to make themselves feel better, you know, that's kind of the vibe that I'm getting here. And I'm sorry I'm not like so magically worded.
Call now for a free tarot reading and discover the truth today.
Or whatever, you know, This shit is not really as mystical as it seems, man. I just give it to you straight up in my own words and opinions, and that is what it is. But anyways, so the last card that we have here is the Nine of Arms. And what the Nine of Arms is telling me with all these other cards combined is that basically, you know, they're always a bossy or controlling person. They're always finding ways to take from you. And in turn, that kind of leaves you, you know, miserable or filled with anxiety, kind of like you have to walk on eggshells. And that's not something that you want to do. And quite honestly, someone like that just makes me want to. But yeah, anyways, so that is the reading for deck 1. So yeah, it's not really a good feeling to be involved with someone that has these traits or that's exhibiting these traits. So you might want to sit here and really contemplate on what type of decisions that you want to make next in regards to dealing with this person. So on that note, we are going to move on to the second deck.
Monkey.
Alright, now that the second deck is shuffled, let's get into it. So the first card we have here, it is the Wheel of Fortune, and this bitch is reversed. Yeah, this bitch is reversed. So what I'm seeing here is you are constantly getting into the same behavioral cycles with this person, and it just kind of seems like, you know, I don't know, do you like that shit? I don't know, but this is what I'm seeing right now as far as this first card. Let's look at the second card here. The second card here is Judgment card. So with the Wheel of Fortune reversed, it kind of seems like you're at this point now where you're starting to realize the cycles that you're going into with this person, and now it's time for you to really look within yourself and see what you can do in order to change the cycle or maybe possibly break away from this cycle. Now, the High Priestess, which is the third card in this deck or in this pile, the High Priestess with the other two cards, it's basically telling me that you have now realized that you're possibly in a toxic, I don't know if it's a toxic cycle, but there is a cycle going on here that you do need to break. And you need to not doubt yourself on the decisions that you make in regards to this situation, because it kind of seems like you're going in circles with the same person. And, you know, nobody likes to be stuck going in circles. You know, we all want to move forward. We all want to make progress. But it just seems like at this point, you cannot do that because something that is within you that you're doubting yourself. Maybe you're refusing to stand up for yourself, and maybe, you know, you're afraid of the outcome, but you can't be afraid of the outcome because no matter what you do, you have to do what is best for you. Yeah, so in that regard, let's move on to the third deck. so now that the third deck is shuffled, let's get into the first card. The first card is the Eight of Cups. Now what it seems like here is that you are settling. It either seems like you're settling, or maybe perhaps you have some type of resentment towards your person. Maybe because of the things that they've done in the past. Maybe that shit's bubbling up and it's about to blow up out of proportion, but that is what I'm seeing with this first card. The second card here is the Five of Pentacles. Now, what the Five of Pentacles is showing me is that because of this resentment and the feeling of, settling, you guys are starting to hit rough patches in your relationship. And it could be financial or it could be emotional. But I see more that this is happening financially and it's affecting your relationship with this person. So the third card represents the Queen of Wands. And this is basically representing that even though you may seem like you're in hard times, things are going to work out. Because why? Because of your ambition. A lot of this depends on your energy and how you portray your energy to your partner. So that's something that you really need to think about, because right now you're at a point where you feel like you don't want to settle for less, that you want life to be better, and even though things are getting hard, you want to overcome it. You want to make the effort to overcome it. Excuse my phone, y'all. But you want to make the effort to overcome it. So this is where it really depends on you and what energy you bring to the table and how you are giving off that energy to this person.